15 ribbons for Buddy. Good work, son. Proud of you. Brad, 1 pink and 2 blues. Way to organize that senior citizen rodeo, Brad. Danny, 3 green, a blue, and a pink. Outstanding cacti tour and lizard safari, Dan. Melody, 4 yellow and 3 blue for her courageous Boy Scout mouth-to-mouth resuscitation demonstration. We are proud of you, Mel. Okay, now this week's winner with 15 ribbons, Jake Decker! Where's Jake?
He's probably out trying to earn more ribbons, Mr. Ernst.
Yeah, he's got a little overboard helping the guests.
Come on, guys. Now remember, horseback riding is only as interesting as the path you choose. Howdy, Uncle Ben.
Howdy, Uncle Ben.
Howdy, buckaroos!
Yeah. Come on, kids.
Isn't that cute? Well, I guess I'm going to have to give Jake another ribbon. That'll make 60. On second thought, Jake!
All right, buddy, would you give us a break with the camera, please?
Yeah, why don't you go take pictures of lizards or something?
Yeah,
No, I need human subjects. I'm gonna be a photojournalist, you know.
We know.
Wait, hold it right there. That's great.
My phone's stuck in my teeth.
Brad, could you chill a little bit slower? You'll blur the picture.
Buddy, if you don't put that camera away, you're gonna be waking up with film on your teeth.
No, he's not, because he's not gonna have any teeth when he wakes up. Got that, buddy?
Gotcha.
Express mail for 1 Buddy Ernst.
All right, they're here. I'll have you know that these pictures were taken at night with infrared film.
Ooh, infrared.
Nice shot of the lake.
Thanks.
Nice shot of the lake. Oh, my. I don't believe it.
The picture's composed correctly.
Besides that, Melody, take a look at this picture.
Yeah, so?
I don't see anything except for this black thing in the lake.
Exactly. We are talking major unknown phenomenon here.
Let me see that.
What phenomenon?
A lake monster.
A lake
Lake
monster.
monster at the barn.
Oh, come on, you know, like the Loch Ness Monster or Ogopogo?
Jake, it's probably just a blot on the film.
What all the skeptics say. I suppose you don't believe in Bigfoot either.
That's right. Or Elvis being alive.
Ha 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 ha. Well, this is my discovery. I shall call it the Ernst Ness Monster. Oh, buddy, we've got plans to make.
We do?
Oh, yeah, we do. I need an assistant, and you need some adventure in your life.
Ernst monster.
Oh.
Now remember, buddy, this is dangerous work. I hope you're ready. One of us may not come out of this alive.
You're joking, right?
Buddy, I never joke about life's little mysteries.
Where do you two think you're going?
Yeah, don't you guys have chores to do?
Chores? You dare to compare our scientific quest with mere chores? Don't touch
Yeah.
that.
Once we catch the Ernst's monster, we'll be famous.
Oh, come on, guys. You don't honestly believe that there's really a monster in Lake Benjamin, do you?
Buddy, the skeptics here leave us no choice but to prove them wrong. Come on. Did you know that giant squids used to pull sailors from their boats off Newfoundland?
Really?
Not to worry, this is Arizona. All we have to worry about are lake monsters, with razor-sharp teeth, of course.
Ah, Danny, there you are.
Looking for me, mystery?
As a matter of fact, I am. Or at least I was. I'm not anymore. I found you.
Right.
Everybody, I'd like you to meet Mr. Fenton Smith.
Hi.
How do you do?
Nice to
Mr.
meet you.
Smith is a...
Please, call me Fenton. I like to think of Mr. Smith as my father.
I know exactly what you mean. My son, Buddy, his real name is Benjamin. Of course, that's my name, too, as you well know. Of course, my father, he... never mind. I wanted to tell you Fenton here's an archaeologist.
An archaeologist, no kidding.
That's right. I'm here to study the Indians of the Southwest and to work on my tanning.
Well, you've definitely come to the right place.
For both.
Fenton was telling me that if anything of real value is discovered, it could put the Bar-None right on the map. And not that the Bar-None isn't already on the map, Fenton. It's just that our dot could become a bigger dot.
Well, if there's anything any of us can do to help you out, just let us know. Really.
Yeah, please.
Let us know.
I'm glad you
please
mentioned
do.
that because Fenton was wondering about a private horse tour of the ranch.
Yeah, if it wouldn't be too much trouble.
I'll be glad to do it, mystery. I know lots of great places to take them.
I was hoping you'd say that, Danny.
Just say the word and I'll have the horses saddled and ready to go.
Sounds terrific. Can we leave in, say, an hour?
You got it.
Great. Let me give you a hand with the luggage here, Fenton. Sure. I'll show you over there.
Oh, Danny, this is so exciting. You're going to assist a real live archaeologist.
Yeah, I guess heritage has its privileges.
Lucky dog.
Way to go, Dana.
This is that place I was telling you about. The Indians call it Chivoka, which means deposit to new soil.
I can see there used to be a riverbed here.
How can you tell?
Oh, I managed to get a little homework done in college.
Was it hard, learning how to be an archaeologist?
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Sometimes it pays off, and other times it doesn't.
Well, I guess it's something that you don't do for the money.
Well, let's just say I get by. Anyway, it's definitely a long way from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah. Well, I guess you probably want to look around some.
That's why we're here.
It feels kind of weird. Never brought anyone here before.
I really appreciate the lead.
Just to think, 1,000 years ago, the Hopis walked on this very spot.
Sounds like you take an interest in your heritage.
Yeah, I do. Hey, I can show you a place where I once found a lanza. That means spear in Hopi.
Maybe a little later. Right now, I'm interested in these arrowheads. They indicate a lot of activity.
You're the expert.
I think we're going to get along just fine. Look here.
What is it?
A soda can. Must be from some prehistoric litter bug.
Or someone who has no respect for the land. Hey, Fenton, I think I found something.
You certainly have.
Looks like some kind of animal bone. This could have been their campground.
Danny, this isn't an animal bone.
It's not.
It's a human bone. Well, I'd say we've had a pretty good afternoon, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I never thought we'd find anything like this.
Neither did I. You don't find a burial cyst like this just anywhere. Here, why don't you get some hands-on experience?
No, I couldn't do that.
Danny, this is a very slow process. I was hoping we could work together.
That's okay. I'll just stand back here and watch.
You know, Danny, there's a lot to be learned from the remains of this young warrior. After all, he's about your age. Look how much there is to be learned about you. See the pictographs on this bow? It's rare to find one with so many markings. I would venture to say this Indian was a very skilled warrior.
We should be leaving now. It's getting kind of late.
You're right. Let's pack this up and take it back with us.
Pack it up?
Is there a problem?
No, it's just... Well, couldn't we just leave everything where it is?
No, Danny, we can't. This is a very good find.
Yeah, but couldn't...
Look, this is Mr. Ernst's land. Now, if it were government land, it'd be a whole different story. Permits, regulations, hassles. Fortunately, we don't need to deal with that. All right, now, we're on the same team, aren't we?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Archaeology may not be Indiana Jones, but it does have its rewards.
Thank you very much. Here's your ticket and enjoy the tour.
Okay, folks, you want to gather around over here? Just step right in. Good, gather in. Great. Okay, now, many of the artifacts you see here are more than 100 years old.
Excuse me, miss, but the girl selling tickets said they were much older than that.
All right, many of the artifacts you see here are really old. Maybe thousands, maybe millions of years old. Fortunately for me, no one really knows.
Brad, can you hurry it up? We're getting backed up.
I'm sorry, folks. No more questions. Keep the line moving. Good.
What's going on?
Danny! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Danny. He's responsible for finding the artifacts.
He looks like an Indian himself. Hey, Danny, did you guys hear this? Fenton's entire excavation crew is coming in for the next 3 months.
No.
Excavation crew?
This is so exciting. We are going to be able to see history unfold right before our very own eyes.
I can't wait.
No, all we have to do is lure him to the top, and then we'll grab him with that.
Then what?
What do you mean, then what? We'll scoop him up. You don't watch Jacques Cousteau very often, do you?
Yeah, you said it weighs 2 tons.
3 tons, but not to worry. I mean, I rebuilt Uncle Ben's power winch this morning. You know, it's got the torque of a Trans Am.
There you go, kids. Be sure and put those in a safe place. May be worth a lot of money someday. Yes, someday my name will be on a plaque in a museum. It'll read Benjamin Ernst, A great man, a great explorer, a bastion of scientific knowledge.
Good for you, young man.
Hello, Fenton. Wonderful day, isn't it?
Well, you're certainly in a good mood.
Oh, well, yeah. Why shouldn't I be? I mean, it's a mighty fine feeling knowing my scientific contributions may one day help all of mankind. After all, look how we've benefited from the invention of the steam engine, electricity, tang.
Right. By the way, Ernst, I forgot to mention, we'll need the excavation area sealed off. We can't afford to have any sightseers wandering off with anything valuable now, can we?
My thoughts exactly, Fenton.
Mr. E, could I talk to you?
Not right now, Danny.
Please, it's very important.
I'll be with you in a moment, Fenton. Yes, Danny, what is it?
I was just wondering, do you think it's possible that we could return the Indian bones to the burial ground?
What? Are you kidding?
That won't be possible.
Why not? I'll do it. I'll be glad to do it on my own time.
Danny, you don't seem to understand. These artifacts are worth a tremendous amount of money. Museums and private collectors are willing to pay top dollar.
Well, tremendous, you say. How tremendous is tremendous?
Let's just say we'll both make a killing.
Danny, congratulations, you're a hero!
This couldn't have been done without you.
You guys, I had no idea that archaeology could be so fascinating.
Archaeology? If that's what you call it.
What?
Yeah, what do you call it?
Grave robbing.
Okay, so the net didn't work. No kidding. All we caught were 3 trout and an old tire.
Ah, but what do lake monsters eat?
Old tires?
Close, my little Cousteau. They eat anything they want, and that includes trout. Big, fat trout. And what do trout eat? Bug sandwiches with lots of bread. Come and get it! Did you hear that?
Yes, my stomach. I'm starving.
Oh, there it goes again. I think he likes sourdough.
Maybe he wants his tire back.
Or maybe he wants to communicate. Buddy, this is no ordinary lake monster we've got here. We're talking major intelligence factor.
There it goes again.
Okay, it's going from slowly side to side.
First moves on this side, then on that side.
Okay, it's coming closer. Closer to the beach. Buddy, it's almost here. Buddy!
Take cover! Some lake monster.
Oh, Danny! What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing?
He's invading our turf.
That's Fenton Smith's department, not mine.
Relax, buddy. We'll resort to plan C after lunch. So, Danny, what's up?
Nothing.
Must be a pretty big nothing, because it definitely looks like a something.
Forget it. You guys wouldn't understand. No one does.
Not bad, huh?
You want to talk about it?
No. This is something I have to work out for myself.
Come on, buddy. Back to the hunt. More equipment! More equipment!
No. So, you're a skilled warrior, huh? I bet you probably made this yourself. Bullseye. Dinner for 16 and new moccasins for everyone.
Hey, Danny.
Oh,
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone you were talking to, him.
I just came by to pay my respects.
Hey, you don't have to explain anything to me.
So, how's the hunt going?
Pretty good. I think I got him figured out. You see, he never comes up for air, and therefore he's completely aquatic. If I take the air molecules out of the water, he's bound to surface sooner or later.
Sounds like you've got it all figured out.
Yeah, well, it's just theory for now. So how about you?
What?
You got this figured out?
What Fenton is doing is wrong.
Oh, yeah, but other people don't think so. I mean, you saw the crowd here today. People are fascinated by this stuff.
Stuff? Jake, stuff is what's on the bunkhouse floor. This is a piece of my life.
Sorry. Will you accept the jerk's apology?
Forget it. You know, to Fenton, this is all just a big game.
So what can we do about it?
I don't know. I figure if I stay around here long enough, I'll come up with some answers.
Well, I guess I'll leave you alone.
You know, if I were him, all I'd want is a little respect.
Yeah. You're gonna figure this out, Danny. Good night.
Night, Jake. I know what I think is right, but other people think it's wrong. You're a warrior. What would you do?
They must be around here someplace.
Ernst, you assured me my artifacts were safe.
Well, yes, I did.
Skeletons don't just get up and walk away, especially carrying 50 pounds of artifacts.
Stranger things have happened. Did I ever tell you about the time?
Ernst!
No, let's calm down. Well, here comes my staff. I'm sure they'll have some answers. They're always on top of everything.
What's going on here, Mr. Ernst?
Well, I was wondering if any of you could possibly tell me what happened to the artifacts. Please.
No.
Ernst, this is getting us nowhere.
No, let's not give up so quickly. Did any of you notice anything strange last night, say between the hours of 9 p.m. and 5 a.m.?
Yeah, I did see you raiding the refrigerator in your Garfield pajamas, Uncle Ben.
Besides that, Jake.
No.
Well, where's Danny? Where is he?
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't show up for breakfast duty.
Yeah, I haven't seen him since yesterday.
Finally, some answers.
Now, Brad, I told you that Danny and I switched schedules. He did the raking while I did the dishes. He was getting dishpan hands.
Oh, right. I completely forgot, Mr. Ernst.
Yeah, I saw him raking.
Yeah, buddy, isn't he such a great raker?
Yeah, well, where is he now?
Now? You mean at this very moment now?
Yes, Melody, where is Danny now?
Oh, now. Well, he's sweeping.
Oh, feeding the horse.
Oh, no, he's gargling.
Did you say gargling?
Yeah, he has a sore throat, Mr. Ernst.
Right. I wouldn't go near him if I were you.
Well, Ernst, seems to me there's two things you've got to do. Number one, get those artifacts back. And number two, deal with the culprit. If it's one of the guests who's responsible, then you have no choice but to call the police.
The police?
And if it's one of your staff, then he should be fired.
Fired? Any luck, you guys?
I couldn't find him anywhere.
I looked all over.
So did we. He's gone, and so is one of the horses.
All right, come on, let's think, okay? Let's just think of all the possible places Danny could be, except,
Maybe he fell into the lake and was eaten by the Ernst Nest monster.
Buddy, she said think, not be stupid.
All right, okay. Maybe he just has a girlfriend and didn't tell any of us.
Yeah.
You guys, making excuses for Danny being gone will only make us feel better.
So what's wrong with that?
It's not dealing with reality, Jake. Let's face it, guys. The bones are gone, the artifacts are gone, and so is Danny. Personally, I think he took them.
Brad!
Mel, you saw how upset he was last night. He wouldn't even come to dinner.
Buddy, do you really think your dad would ever fire Danny?
I don't think so.
I don't know, you guys. This excavation, it means a lot to him. And this ranch.
There he is.
What?
Man.
Danny!
Where have you been?
Yeah, we've been looking all over for you.
Danny, I'm sorry to say, I think you're in really big trouble.
I know.
You know, Danny, this is serious.
Yeah.
Danny, please tell us you didn't take the bones.
Well?
Danny,
Oh, no.
I want to speak to you.
Oh, showdown at the bar none.
Now, I've been looking all over for you, young man. I don't want to point any fingers, but last night somebody took all the artifacts out of the lodge, and I'm sorry to say everybody on the ranch has an alibi except for you.
I took the mystery.
Now, I don't want to accuse you of anything. You took them? Took them where?
I returned them to a place where they'll never be found.
Oh, Danny, that's stealing.
I know.
Maybe if you bring everything back, Mr. Ernst won't be so mad. You won't be so mad, will you, Mr. Ernst?
Let's just say it'll help matters greatly.
Don't you see? It's not right for Fenton, or anyone for that matter, to go around digging up people. My people.
Danny, you make it sound like archaeology is a bad thing. It's not. It's how we learn about ourselves, how far we've come.
Yeah, Danny, it's like another part of history that we can learn about.
You want history? Fine. Let's go around and dig up Benjamin Franklin or General Custer. You think that's ethical? No state would ever issue a permit for that.
Come on, Dan, that's different.
No, it's not. Okay, Mr. E, what if somebody wanted to go dig up your Aunt Martha at Forest Lawn? How would that make you feel?
Aunt Martha? My Aunt Martha? She baked the best mulberry pie in Bergen County. I don't think I'd like that at all.
And you defend her rights no matter what?
Yeah, I guess I would.
I'll pack my bags after I finish my chores.
No, Danny, why? Nobody's fired you. At least, not yet.
Doesn't matter. I can't work here knowing you'll allow Fenton to dig up my ancestors. They are my Aunt Martha.
Mr. Ernst, you've got to do something.
It was you, wasn't it, Danny? Well, I hope you've taken care of things, Ernst.
Fenton, we need to talk.
You're right, we do. I just finished working on the contract. I'm sure you're eager to look things over. By the way, did I mention I just got done speaking to the museum? I underestimated the value of the claim. You'll be glad to hear your cut has nearly doubled. Well, what do you have to say about that, huh?
No deal.
What?
Let's just say I have my Aunt Martha to consider. She'd never go for it.
Aunt Martha? Whose Aunt Martha will cut her in?
No deal.
Ernst, you don't know what you're giving up.
Maybe not. But I got a pretty good idea of what I'm keeping.
I hope you're proud of yourself, kid.
I only did what I had to do.
All right,
Yeah,
Mr.
Uncle
Way
Ben.
to go.
Showed him.
Looks like you really did the right thing, Uncle Ben.
I guess I did, huh? Feels pretty good, too. As for you, Danny, stealing is wrong. But I admire your courage.
I admire you too, Mr. E.
You do?
Yeah, I know it wasn't easy for you to give up all that prestige, notoriety, and money. Thanks for supporting me.
No problem.
Come on, Dan, let's go. This is great.
I didn't know what I would have done. I thought he was going to fire me.
Money? I think I'm gonna cry.
Why do I have to do this?
Because my head's too big for the helmet.
You said it, not me.
Look, buddy, I would have gotten you a shark cage, but there wasn't enough time. So be a good little sardine and do what you're told.
Jake.
Buddy, there's a safety line here. It doesn't matter. Just don't worry about it. It'll be okay.
Hey, guys, we blew up your pictures of the lake monster.
Really? Thanks a lot.
And if you take a good look right here...
You see that your lake monster is nothing more than Buddy's finger in front of the lens. Yes.
Buddy, you mean I've been chasing your finger the entire time?
Hell, it was your stupid idea in the first place.
Yeah, well, it was your stupid finger in the shot. You know, maybe you should just keep it up your nose more often. Hey, buddy, look.
What?
There really is a lake monster.
Where?
Right there.
Ah!